April, May, including the month of June. So, if you guys feel like this resonates for you and you like to listen to the rest of the reading, then click the link in the description box below and you can watch from July through to December and see how the rest of your year will pan out for you. I hope this is helpful for any of you out there. You are welcome to leave a comment in the comment section below. And until we start the June readings, guys, enjoy. Take care. Talk to you soon. Okay, Gemini. So now we're looking at your second quarter, and that is April, May, and June of 2020. Okay, so this is going to be a game changer for some of you. There still will be coming into the second quarter or throughout the second quarter. For some of you, it may just be a moment in time, right? These are very short energies. This is not a monthly, like I said, or a daily. But there will be feeling bored, feeling like you kind of want a change or shake up and you want to just break out and do something, but you can't. Okay. Some of you can't. You have responsibilities and obligations, and you're kind of coming out of the second quarter. Wait a minute. This is second quarter. You're coming out of the first quarter, having tackled a lot, right? Going to the gym would be amazing for some of you as well. But you're coming out of first quarter having tackled a lot, staying on top of your game, not giving up. And now you're feeling as though you're seeing progress, particularly in a career sector. If you're starting something new, or you would have by then, you will make good friends. Some of you have a social life, which is kind of full. You may have a few people that you've met along the way in the work that you do, but you may be more of a workhorse second quarter. Like you have to work quite a bit. You'll play eventually at some point, but you find a good medium of playing and also working very diligently. Now, there is a new beginning of a big open to something familiar to you, something that you may have always wanted to do. You start to do that now, but it will evolve to a level that you're not expecting. Okay, this is something that you can kind of take worldwide. So just as an example, you went to cosmetic school, right? And is it called cosmetology? Is it called? I'm not sure, but you know what I mean. And instead of you just going to a local makeup, bar in the mall, strip mall or something, you start doing YouTube videos. You get into a program, or you align yourself where you can travel and do people's makeup and that sort of thing. So there's something that you guys will embark on that will have an infinite, a limitless ability that you can evolve in. Okay. And it has to do with the World Wide Web. So some of you may be working, burning the midnight oil, as they say, and doing something that bringing something to the forefront, which could be exporting, importing. So it has something to do with children, have something to do with feminine. But this is something that is very close to your heart. And if you have vendors that are very far away, you may find yourself up and trying to get to them, trying to go. And trying to see the product, feel the product is kind of what I'm getting here for some of you. So that looks really good. Your car can change. Like some of you may just up and decide to buy a new car. Something about your car will create this having to make a change or do something about a car situation. Also thinking about going to school. Okay, something that you always wanted to do, you're thinking about it now, and you have an opportunity to do that. It's like you really want to expand. You just want to shake things up. You want to do something different. But there's a lot of calm and peace, and I feel tranquility that you're feeling right now. Some of you are feeling like you really can see the light before the tunnel. And what you want to do, something you want to tangibly obtain. If you've had any issues with a particular person, which could be mother figure or a feminine energy, you have an opportunity to work things out with this person. They will be open to that now. And some of you, I feel like you're taking into account your overall health, right? This place that where some of you may have moved to, or you're going to. You may find some of you may be going to a country, to a place that's familiar to you, back home someplace that now is foreign to you because you live someplace completely different. But just the food there, the resources that they have at this place bar none, hands down, is far better than where you live. And that may spark this idea to say, okay, I'm going to do A, B, and C. So something about getting something started new that could come from a very foreign land, once again going back to that foreign situation, and if you have a vendor or a partner or something like that, that is going to go very well. Home life picks up. Hello, congratulations. Home life picks up major, and you feel like you love where you are now. You feel like you've made the right decision and you're happy. You may feel as though everything is exactly the way you want it to be and you don't want it to change, you know? Um, and I feel like love will just be imminent, right? So just as we left the first quarter, we're going back into the second quarter and leaving that going into the third quarter with a lot of love. Two of Cups came out again. Hello, and I shuffled all the decks, and Two of Cups came out again. And you being offered a lot of love, getting a lot of love, and being very happy because of a person. Now, for some of you, it could be a baby, right? In addition to the family, it could be a grandchild. It could be someone that has made the difference and came into your life and has made your house a home, right? And so now you really feel whole. And also some of you could be working from home, and that makes a complete difference. I see a new home, moving into a new space, moving, and it could have been something where you feel like, okay, I got rid of this person because it may have been a problematic person in your life. That's over, that's done with, and now I feel like I'm at peace in my home. I've come full circle, right? Even some of you, your child may have left the home, and now it's like, okay, now you can put in time and energy and money into your home, and you just feel like there's a lot of abundance and happiness when it comes to home life, and everyone is kind of happy, and that seems to be really good for a lot of you. Now, when it comes to area of love, single Geminis, some of you are still thinking about a relationship that has passed, um, and one that you had to make the decision, or a decision was made for you to move on, for someone to just break up and move on. Now, again, there is someone in your life that is communicating. Some of you, it may be difficult for you to communicate and get on the same page or understand an individual. That will be very short lived. I do feel like um, some of you are thinking about someone, particularly could be from your past, that you want to reconcile with. Others of you, or vice versa, this can go vice versa. Others of you, if you do have someone that you're entertaining, you're getting to know, there's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of trying to probe. Like, you may feel like you're trying to pull teeth to communicate with this person. They just have a different communicating style than you do. They may just, they find they find different ways to find out what they want to know. They may take their time, and you may feel like, I'm always the one initiating the conversation, and that's just their style. And your style is to kind of probe and know exactly what's going on, and there's something different. Again, I get a lot of being attracted to what is different than you, what is a bit of an enigma to you. And that's going to be a karmic lesson for you. So those of you out there attracting different people, like you're a talker, but they're very quiet. You're an extrovert, they're an introvert. You're aggressive, they're passive. There's something about what they're bringing to you that you need to incorporate into your life to balance you out. So just remember that. But it looks good. It looks after, many hours of talking, and I mean on the phone, burning the midnight hour, talking to each other back and forth, back and forth. There's an established bond that the two of you have formed, right? That obviously seems to be based on what looks to be love. Oh, you guys are falling in love, Gemini. Wow, you're falling in love. And I feel like you have someone who is very solid, who's very stable, who's very consistent and extremely loyal. And some of you may be so happy that you have this person in your life, because you're like, wow, I never thought I could have this. It's something about this person that just really stabilizes you. Like, they really are very stable, and it just makes you feel completely complete. Makes you feel complete, and it allows you to really focus on your home and work, and because it's like, finally, I'm not dealing with stress and drama and aggravation. I'm happy in my love life. I'm happy with this person, and now I just feel like I could just focus on the normal things in my life. So congratulations for those of you Geminis out there that's going to be feeling this way second quarter of 2020. Couples, well, if there is any discord or someone feels like they really don't know where they're going in this relationship, the other person is going to kind of love enough for the both of you. Okay. There may be, and someone is persuading the other person to kind of make a decision. What are we going to do? Someone is kind of wanting a decision to be made. So if you're in a relationship, someone wants to know, are we moving in together? Are you going to come move and live with me? Am I going to come and move and live with you? You know, you've been here for a long time. Don't you love it here? Don't you like it here? I would love for you to stay. Like, someone is really doing all they can to persuade the other person that, hey, I want you here forever and for always. And there may be, like, because, and if someone feels a little pushed or feels a little, I'm not going to say manipulated, but if someone feels like, I really don't know what I want to do, but I know you really wanted me to give you an answer. Someone may lie their way through a situation like, yeah, we're going to do it. Or, yeah, I want you to come. Or, yeah. So there may be a little bit of lying, not being very honest, or, holding back the truth, lying by omission, or just not really being honest about, a decision that needs to be made. And there's a lot of emotion here. There's a lot of connection that is mutual between the two. And I feel that you really want this person, like you really want, it can go vice versa, as I said, but there's a lot to consider. And I feel like as you going into your fourth quarter, you feel like, well, damn, I'm sorry, as you're going into the third quarter, you guys are feeling like, damn, who could say no to this feeling is amazing. Congratulations, Leo. But there's still some unresolved things. As I was saying in the first quarter, there's still some unresolved things that kind of needs to be addressed, because I feel like someone is not really speaking their complete truth. But and it may just be because, again, it's, we're good. Everything is good between us. Why mess up a good thing? We're good. But then there is some things that aren't necessarily being said. So there's that caveat. And some people say, all these good cards, and here she's talking about somebody's not saying something. Queen of Swords reversed, darling, two of Rods, and there being a decision that needs to be made. And then with the Queen of Swords reversed, speaks to someone not making a decision, lying, claiming that they're making a decision, or just not saying anything by omission, but really they are clear about what's going on. They're just not ready to tell. And a lot of that, like I said, with all of these beautiful cards you have, can be because it feels too good to mess it up. Like, someone just doesn't want to mess this up. Someone just wants this connection, and then it's just that, and that's just how it is in relationships. It's like, I may not be happy about one thing, you may not be happy about one thing, but overall we love each other and the connection is real. And so really, I'm not going to say anything right now and mess it up, so that's the second quarter. Now let's go into your third.